People across the country are ticked off. We've got a Republican president, Republican heads of every agency, Republican majorities in both houses of Congress, and right now we're not delivering. We're not getting the job done, and people are frustrated. I'm frustrated. I promise you, as frustrated as you are, I'm banging my head into it every day.
Subscribe to my channel.
And I think we've got an incredible opportunity, an opportunity that doesn't happen very often. Unified control of government for Republicans historically has been quite rare. And it has been the Senate that hasn't been able to deliver. You look at the battles over Obamacare, those were maddening. And we were not able, we've got an excruciatingly narrow majority, 52 Republicans. That means if any 3 Republicans jump ship, we're toast. Wrangling together 50 out of 52 Republicans with this very diverse, fractious conference is not easy. All of that being said, I believe we will get tax reform done. I think
this year?
I think it'll either be late this year or early next year. I think we're early in the debate. It's going to take at least a couple of months just to wrangle out. There are a lot of back and forths that are going to happen in tax reform. But I do think virtually every Republican wants to get to yes. And I think that's a really important precondition to getting it done.
Yes on what? Meaning what do you think it ultimately looks like? Are we talking about a 20% corporate tax rate? Is that the number that you think could actually get passed? Most of the conversation, at least that I've heard, at least behind the scenes, has been at 23, maybe 24, 20, something like that. And then how do you deal with the individual rates?
Look, I hope we see a big tax cut. I hope we lower the corporate rate. I'd like to see the corporate rate, yes, at 20. I'd like to see it at 15. I'd like to see real tax cuts for working men and women. I think we need to be, the test for delivering is, are we delivering to the plumber in Michigan? Are we delivering to the single mom waiting tables in Texas? And if we are, that's a good tax cut. Now, the things that matter on that are A, individual rates that people are paying. But B, I think front and center, the biggest concern should be jobs and economic growth, that we need pro-growth tax cuts. We need tax cuts. And by the way, the word cut is important. I think this should be an unapologetic tax cut, not just tax reform, but a real tax cut to generate booming economic growth.